And we are back with another episode of Driving Around Making Picks. I'm football handicapper Trey Carr. So week one of the NFL now in the books, and as I predicted last week, a wild and wacky week with some very surprising results, a few upsets, a few games we knew would play out the way we thought. I hate week one, and to be quite frank, I hate week two. Week two is clearly an overreaction week where everyone thinks that they know the winners this week, but as we'll find out, there's a lot of great value out there based on the results we saw in week one. So we'll pick 4 games again for you this week, so let's get on with it and go on to our first pick. So our first selection this week on Driving Around Making Picks is an over-under play. I will take the over 49 in the New Orleans-Cleveland game. Many reasons for this, but as we all know from last week, New Orleans has no problem scoring a ton of points, and Cleveland is much improved. I think with Tyrod Taylor, they'll put up a few more points than they did last week in their tie against Pittsburgh. Combine the two teams together, and I think you're going to easily surpass the 49 points Sunday at 1 o'clock. So again, I'm going to take the over 49, New Orleans-Cleveland. My second selection is also an over-under play. I'm going to take the over in the Tampa Bay-Philly game of 44 points. We saw last week Tampa Bay also could score a lot of points as they did in New Orleans with that upset win. And I think Philadelphia comes back big this week. I don't know if they're going to win the game or not, but I think they're going to definitely score maybe in the high 20s, low 30s. So again, I think 44 points is a great value, and that is why I will take the over in that game of 44 points. Our third pick is a 4 o'clock game out in the West Coast. For the second week in a row, I will pick the Denver Broncos. This time they are a 6-point favorite against the visiting Oakland Raiders. Now, last week, I think Denver edged out a very good Seattle team. And I think against any other team, that 3-point win could have been much more. And you factor in the fact that a lot of people are still struggling to find Oakland's true identity, and I don't think they're going to find it this week. So for that reason, I think Denver wins easily in this game. And that's why I'll take Denver at home -6 over Oakland. And my fourth and final pick this week is going to be the Sunday night primetime game. It seems that America has given up on the Dallas Cowboys, but Trey Carr has not. And for that reason, I am going to take Dallas -3 over the visiting New York Giants. Dallas had a tough game last week against Carolina, a game which I accurately predicted here on Driving Around Making Picks. But I think they come back big, home opener, primetime audience, Sunday night. And though the Giants scare me a little bit because I thought they actually turned in a pretty good effort against Jacksonville last week, I don't think they have the horses to pull off the upset here in week 2. So for that reason, I am going to give a lean towards Dallas -3, the Sunday night game in week 2. So there you have it. 4 games. Just to recap, we're going to take the over 49 in the New Orleans-Cleveland game. We'll take the over 44 in the Tampa Bay-Philly game. We will take Denver -6 at home over the Oakland Raiders. And we will also take Dallas -3 in their home opener Sunday night against the New York Giants. Hope you like what you're seeing here on Driving Around Making Picks. Feel free to hit the subscribe button here on YouTube, and we will be back again with 4 more selections next week. So, will these picks get them done this week? You bet.